I'm planning on starting another read-along soon, but there's been a bunch of casting information over the past month or so for the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. One of the things I thought was interesting about this book was the names of the characters. A lot of those names either come from history or mythology or from classic literature, so you can actually find out a lot about the characters if you know the background behind the names. If you have not read Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes yet, you might want to keep scrolling, unless you want spoilers, because they're coming. First up, obviously, is Coriolanus Snow. Now, the jury is still out whether Coriolanus was a real historical figure or not, so I think Suzanne Collins is referencing Shakespeare's Coriolanus. In the play, Coriolanus, he is a nobleman, an aristocrat of ancient Rome, and there is a historic food shortage, a grain shortage going on in Rome. Coriolanus is well known. He's not super popular with the commoners because he very much looks down on them. He's very into status, and he does not understand why during this historic food shortage, the commoners who have contributed nothing to Rome should have access to any of the grain held by the aristocracy. During the play, Coriolanus achieves a big victory in battle. He becomes massively popular through that victory, and then he makes a big mistake. He loses his temper in public, and he ends up exiled from Rome. He is taken in by Rome's enemies, and even seems at one point like he is going to lead the enemy against Rome, but he is convinced to return and once again leads Rome to victory. So we can get quite a lot about the novel's Coriolanus from this. His obsession with status and reputation are very key to his character. We find that out from the very beginning. Image is everything. We also see the parallels with his story arc. He's from this old money family. He manages to achieve influence and popularity through this unexpected victory before a massive downfall that lands him in the districts, and of course, eventually he returns in triumph. The play also points to this contempt, this very condescending, harsh view that Coriolanus has of people from the districts. Also, in the play, Coriolanus, his big downfall is that he loses his temper in public, and that leads to his exile from Rome. That also hints at Coriolanus, Corio of the novel, that he is constantly trying to master his feelings. He always wants to appear unbothered by anything. By the end of the novel, he is isolating himself from relationships. He does not want to form emotional bonds with people because emotion is distracting and it's dangerous and it's unreliable. His surname, Snow, could also be symbolic. That is kind of the image that he wants to portray: spotless, scandal-free. Of course, the other thing about Snow, it's cold. It's unfeeling, and if you don't have any protection, it's very dangerous.